Good morning. You are welcome to another beautiful edition of AM Cafe. I am Abayomi Ademi, and I will be taking you through today's focus. Well, today's focus is going to be on fuel scarcity. Fuel scarcity. This is something that is actually happening right now, and it's affected every citizen of our great country, Nigeria. Fuel scarcity, and under fuel scarcity, we'll also be talking about SAC NNPC GMD Miliki now, and that is coming from PDP shifting. SAC NNPC GMD now, that is coming from PDP shifting. Well, I am not in the studio alone today. I'm with my guest, and my guest is Dr. Yemi Badiru. Dr. Yemi Badiru. He is a social analyst and is going to help us dig deep into today's topic. Well, Dr. Yemi Badiru, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir.
Glad being with you this morning.
And how are you feeling today?
Oh, well, I'm feeling highly elated.
Okay, good.
Yes,
good.
sir.
One of the things that we are actually facing in Nigeria right now is fuel scarcity. Aside from the hunger thing and all, we are also facing, in short, I want to believe that this fuel scarcity is the genesis of hunger and all. So basically, just yesterday, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited has blamed the fuel scarcity that has led to long queues in filling stations nationwide, due to recent rains, lightning, and thunderstorms. This is said by the NNPC Vice President downstream, Dapo Shegun. He disclosed this at a press conference, at the NNPC Towers in Abuja. Now, you as a social analyst, do you think what the Vice President of NNPC NNPC Health, do you think what he has said, do you think it's true? Saying that the first scarcity is because of recent rains, lightning, thunderstorms, and all. Do you think this statement is true?
Good morning, viewers at home, and welcome again to AM Cafe.
Yeah.
Honestly, I will totally disagree with the statement made by the Vice Chairman
Dapo
Shegun of NNPCL. How can you say that rain? How can you justify that lightning and what else?
Thunderstorm.
Is the cause of scarcity. Now, what people have been going through, what we have been going through, the scarcity we have been experiencing, even before the rainy season. So it has no correlation, it has no nexus. To me, I would believe that it is cluelessness on their part, you understand? Or it's just an excuse, a way to cover up the real issue we have. Because all along, over the years, we have always been supplied fuel during the rainy season, and rains, as in rain have not been disturbing, has never disturbed. Lightning has never disturbed the supply, and thunderstorm has never disturbed.
So why now?
So maybe there is a new natural phenomenon that they need to explain more, maybe to them, because there has always been climate change. That's just the issue, and it has nothing to do with it. It has no necessity. That can only be told illiterates. That can only be told uneducated people or people who cannot think. But a mentally stable individual or a right-thinking citizen of Nigeria, we know that that is far from the truth, from being truth.
Now, now that we've discussed about what Dapo Shegun said, I want to believe that there should be a particular reason why, there's been scarcity of fuel. Now, considering the fact that we have, this is a, oil producing country, and I want to believe that we have about 4 refineries in Nigeria. Now, in a country where we have, different refineries, why are we still, undergoing or experiencing fuel scarcity?
Honestly, sir, I want to believe that our problem is, is fundamental. And why I said it is fundamental is that we have neglected so many things, and they are now becoming real issues. We have 4 good government-owned refineries in this country, and none of them is working. Is it that as a nation we don't have money to recuperate exactly to refurbish them? Is it that we don't have money to maintain them? Don't forget the fact that in this, do we say, non-performing refineries, we still have people that are being paid their regular salaries, who are still living and feeding on government's income. Of course, government has never terminated anybody's appointment working there. What are they working with? The equipments are faulty. Can't we replace them? Now, so that's one of the issues we are having. Now, over the time, we have been exporting our crude oil, and we have been refining our products from abroad. And by the time they are refined, they are brought back to us. Sir, a common mind or a right thinking person, we know that one of the issues we could be having is in the cost of importing the refined products. Now, I was reading it about 2 days ago that the landing cost is now, escalated, and the marketers are skeptical of lifting these products, because by the time they lift it, from the seaport, they have to sell higher, and that's the reason why under the new policy of deregulation, now that's the reason why prices of fuel are soaring high, because marketers are claiming that it is what we bought that we are going to sell, and we are in this investment, we are in this business for profit making. I have said it on this program before, that every business interest is for 2 purposes: wealth maximization and profit maximization. A common mind wants to make more profit while investing, from investments. And at the end of the day, it is for the purpose of wealth enhancement. So that's the reason why everybody is, because you need money for something else.
That's true.
So back to what I'm saying. So the problem lies in the cost of shipping in or importing these products that are refined, which wouldn't have been there had it been our 4 refineries are functioning well. And if you have to look deep, do you know that a Nigerian went ahead to even build his own private personal refinery? I'm talking of Dangote.
Yes, that's true.
Why is that refinery not functioning well?
As it should be.
This guy came out of frustration of reason and said, they are not even selling their crude oil to me. I have to buy from abroad. I have to buy from Libya and others. Then our second problem can be realized. and that is human problem. And when I'm talking of human problem, I'm talking of our managerial skill. How will someone, think of helping Nigeria and is being frustrated?
Even in the process of helping.
Even in the process of helping. And it's not being frustrated by external forces, it's being frustrated by our own people. So that's just those are the two things I do.
Alright, well, if you are just joining us right now, we have been talking about fuel scarcity. Fuel scarcity. It is a germane thing that is affecting all citizens of our great country, Nigeria. Fuel scarcity. This cut across every economic part of our great country. And our speaker who has been talking, to all things is Dr. Yemi Badiru, a social analyst. Is the one that has been actually helping us to dig deep into this topic. What are Dr. Yemi Badiru? Now that we've stated out, the causes of fuel scarcity, we've stated the internal forces and also the external forces. Now, how do you think we can actually tackle this fuel scarcity?
Headlong. I would say that one, the president of this nation is duty bound to revisit the management of Nigerian national population. Petroleum
corporation.
Yes, exactly. I think he has a lot of things to do. Maybe these people who have been there for years have to, have to be relieved of their duties, so that maybe new heads, new hands, better minds can come in. Maybe we have to, look for foreign, managers to maybe manage our wealth and our resources, so that the desired goals can be achieved. I think we need to actually do something with respect to that. And why we also have to quickly, as a matter of urgency, fix our 4 refineries. At least when these 4 refineries are working actively, then even if we have a need for foreign importation, then it's going to be minimal. So I think government have to put in their efforts, their best, in making these refineries work. I believe that during the era of President Buhari, he actually talked about fixing a Kaduna refinery. I think it even worked. The very first or second week, he said, what are the issues NNPC are having? They stated it. Okay, take money, go and get this equipment. They fixed it then. The thing worked for like a week or 2 weeks. After that, it back off again. Now I think if there are saboteurs, I believe that it is going to be the best for us to maybe look beyond the shore of our country to manage those resources. Now, let government see the fact that apart from that the interest of serving the nation, it is also a business interest. It's also a business investment, and every business investors always have the best experts or the best manager at heart. Let's look beyond the shore of our country. If possible, to invite managers of other countries who have helped their countries so well to maintain their free flow of business. So maybe we need to bring them here. We have a lot of engineers. That's why even in our law, we have provisions for experts. You know, we call them expatriates. You understand? Let's bring experts. If our people's ability is not enough to undo this investment, let's bring experts, foreign experts from outside Nigeria. Let them come and let's have Nigerians understudying them. When we have Nigerians who will understudy them, then we discover that we did, because those ones we see it as if this is their own means of livelihood, and they must not fumble, they must not misbehave in the process of discharging their duty. They don't want to. They will not want to lose, you know, that means of a livelihood. So they will know that they are coming to Nigeria to work, to stabilize, and they want to retain. You know, they want to continue being employed. So let's bring them, because these local managers, I'm so sorry to say, my own opinion, I don't see what they are doing.
Dr. Mbadiru, do you think the marketers, I mean the PMS marketers too, do you think they have, I mean, one or two things to do with this for scarcity?
Well, nobody can rule that out, because there are vested interests. That's why I talk about maybe a need to bring foreign managers, you know, because I believe that there are vested interests. It wasn't as bad as this. And when government was talking of a fuel subsidy removal, we all felt that the problem, the fuel problem in the country is gone, and gone for good. Because one of the excuses government gave us then was that by the time subsidy is removed, then there will be quick supply, there will be constant supply, and exactly, and that the challenges we have faced in time past, especially with the administration of fuel supply, will not be there again. So, but it's quite unfortunate that we are back to the olden days, where there are queues, where we, you know, languish at filling stations, and everybody have to. Most of us have to park our vehicles at home. We have to make do. We have to buy through our nose. You understand? And we have to pay heavily. Coming here this morning, I know how much I spent. You understand? In getting fuel. You know, and this is what people have to. I was going to work in Lagos last week. I have to spend 71,000 naira to buy fuel for my car, to and fro. And even at times I spend more than that, because you are not talking of even car maintenance and the like. You know, exactly. You understand? I know how much I spent. So at times you just think of it that let me just go by way of public transport. And you know, honestly, to me, people are becoming more impoverished because of some of these policies. So I will not rule out the fact that vested interest among the marketers, you understand, are trying to frustrate maybe the efforts of the government, because I don't know why. But now, from what the NNPC said, nobody will want to even put blame on the marketers, you understand, because when the NNPC is saying that it is rain, it is this, it is that is causing it, you understand. Well, that might also, anyway, just thinking about it now, maybe bad weather is affecting the movement of ships. That is possible, you understand. So let's not rule out the fact of what they are really saying, you understand. So bad weather might actually, but you know, the way they painted it, the way it was said, you know, could actually be like, how will you say that it is a rain, it is thunderstorm and the like, you understand. But come to think of it, you know, ships, aircrafts, they move and they are always affected by weather conditions. So if there is a heavy wind, maybe due to bad weather on the parts, you know, of a ship, it will definitely affect.
Now, Dr. Yemi Badiru, coming to what the PDP chieftain said.
Okay.
You know, he made a statement, you know, that the GMD of NNPC should be sacked. Now, you as a social analyst, do you think that statement, do you think is the right statement? And do you think the GMD of NNPC has been underperforming?
Thank you, sir. I will want to support it, but I will say it this way. He has tried his best. I have said it before that Nigerian government should see it as a business investment. Whether we like it or not, it's one of the main focus of our business investment in Nigeria. I mean, it's one of the main investments we have in Nigeria, apart from agriculture and others. Virtually all states in Nigeria, or the stakeholders in Nigeria, are dependent on the profits, on the proceeds of sales made by NNPC. Now, if our goal of service and investment and business is not achieved, why don't we allow the man to go and bring in good managers, better managers? Adeleke is not the only one we have who can manage those resources. We have a lot of intelligent people among us in the country. We have a lot of people that have not been used. That's why at times I even, when I look at the problem of Nigeria, I said that we have a lot of intelligent people that are not used. And because our system is crafted around politics. Now, everybody wants to bring someone loyal to him. Someone who is going to preserve and protect his vested interest. Everybody wants to use someone who will protect his vested interest. Now, and that is one of the reasons why we are in mess. Let Adeleke go. He has been there for years. If there are no capable people among us in Nigeria, if there are no capable citizens, let's look for foreign investors, let's look for foreign managers who can actively manage these investments. Why are we shunning local coaches in football? Wow. At times, it's just because we need results, and we believe that our local managers may not be so experienced in managing the teams. Then we look outside the shore of Nigeria to bring in so many foreign managers
who can effectively
deliver. And we have been so blessed. We have had the likes of Bonfrey Joe. We have had the likes of Clement Westernoff. And some of these people have delivered. And we have also had an indigenous of Nigeria, a citizen, who delivered in the person of Keshi. These three people I've talked about, they are people who have won medals for us. And why? Because NFF, then NFA, felt that we need to look beyond the shores of Nigeria to get managers who can deliver the expected results. I think we should do the same thing. Why do you have to keep redundant, ineffective leadership somewhere? How do you have to? It's not. We are not this. We are saying that it's administrative. We need people who can drive our own managers.
So you think the PDP shifting, is actually right, saying that it should be sacked?
To me, it's right. Let's leave politics aside. To me, it's right. As a citizen of Nigeria, as a thinker, I think it is best for us to allow this people to go. Sir, if you have an investment and the manager you put there is not, as it is underperforming, what will you do?
I mean,
will you still continue to keep redundant person there. You have to try your luck with someone else. Let Nigeria try its luck with another manager.
Fún àwọn èèyàn wa tó ń bẹ nílé, ohun tí a ti ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa láti àárọ̀ òun ni nípa epo ọ̀wọ́n gógó. Kí ló fà á tí epo fi tó fi pé ó wọ́n, àbí tí àti pé wọ́n àti pé àtẹ̀tún rí lò? Kí ló fà á tẹ́ pé àfi rí epo wọ̀nyí lò? Kí ló dé? Ìdí nìyí tí a fi pe bàbá wa dókítà Yẹmí Bádírù láti bá wa ṣe nàná ọ̀rọ̀ yìí, láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ nípa epo ọ̀wọ́n gógó àti ohun tí ó fà á àti àwọn ohun tí a lè ṣe tí epo yìí tí kò ní fi wọ́n ogún wọn bíi tẹ́lẹ̀, tí a lè máa rí epo yìí lò bó ti tọ́ àti bó ṣe yẹ, tí ó sì ní tó yẹ pé oye tí wọ́n máa ta gan tí ò fi ní pa á lára. Ìdí nìyí tí a fi pe dókítà wa dókítà Yẹmí Bádírù láti bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ yìí. Dókítà Yẹmí Bádírù, bí a máa fẹ́ kẹ́ bá wa sọ ní èdè àbínibí wa ní ṣókí nípa ohun tí ó fa epo ọ̀wọ́n gógó yìí ní orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, àti kí ni àwọn ohun tí a lè ṣe láti dẹ́kun epo ọ̀wọ́n gógó yìí ní orílẹ̀-èdè wa. A máa fẹ́ kẹ́ bá àwọn èèyàn wa lé kẹ́ bá wa sọ ní ṣókí.
Ẹ ṣé olóòtú, ẹ káàárọ̀ o ẹ̀yin ará lé, àsìkò ṣé ìyálẹ̀ ta la máa fẹ́ rẹ̀ àkú òtútù yìí. Lákọ̀ọ́kọ́ náà Yorùbá bọ̀ wọ́n ní amúkùn ẹ̀rọ ẹ̀wọ́ oníwájú lòun wò òwò ẹ̀yìn. Ìṣòro ọ̀wọ́n gógó epo tá à ń dojúkọ gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè lẹ́nìí kì í ṣòní ló bẹ̀rẹ̀. Tí èèyàn bá sì finá sórí òrùlé sùn, irú tí ń ṣẹlẹ̀ náà ni ó máa ṣẹlẹ̀. Àkọ́kọ́ náà a ní ilé ìfọpo mẹ́rin tó jẹ́ ti orílẹ̀-èdè wa, ṣùgbọ́n tó bà nínú jẹ́ ni pé mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tá a ní kò sí ètò ń ṣiṣẹ́. Ṣé gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè àlówó lọ́wọ́ ni láti tún àwọn ilé ìfọpo yẹn ṣe, àbí wípé a ṣe èrò wípé ó yẹ káwọn ilé ìfọpo yẹn kò di ṣíṣe? Ṣé bẹ́ẹ̀ èèyàn kan láàrin wa lówó tó kó jọ ló fi da ilé ìfọpo tara rẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó sì gbàwòyàn síbẹ̀ tó sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè àwa lówó tàfilé tó ti wá ṣe? Ètò ìpá àwọn ilé ìfọpo yìí ò ṣiṣẹ́, ó wá di dandan fún wa pé ká wá kó àwọn ohun epo tí Ọlọ́run fún wa, jíìkì tọ́lọ́run fún wa, á wá ẹsẹ̀ kó lọ sí àwọn òkè òkun, á fowó kó lọ, á fowó kó wọn padà, á fowó fọ̀, á tún fowó kó wọn padà sórílẹ̀-èdè wa. Ẹ sì gbà pẹ̀lú mi ẹ̀yin ará lé wípé kìí ṣe iye tá à ń fọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ là ń fọ̀ báyìí torí pé gbogbo nǹkan ló ti gbówó lórí. Kìí ṣe iye tí a fi ń kó wọn lọ tẹ́lẹ̀ là fi ń kó wọn lọ sí torí pé owó ọkọ̀ ó ti wọ́n sí, owó ọkọ̀ òkun ó ti wọ́n sí. Àwọn nǹkan yìí ni orísun àkọ́kọ́ tó jẹ́ ìṣòro. A fowó ńlá gbé wọn padà wá lọ́pọ̀lọpọ̀ gbà. Àwọn ọkọ̀ tó ń bọ̀ látòkè òkun wọ́n lè dojúkọ oríṣiríṣi nǹkan, nítorí pé láti bí ìsọ̀hún kìí ṣe ìrìn oṣù kan, so ojoojúmọ́ là ń káwọn nǹkan yẹn lọ, ojoojúmọ́ náà ni wọ́n ń kúrò lọ́hùn padà wá sọ́dọ̀ wa. Èyí tó jẹ́ wípé ohun tó yẹ ká ṣe nílé afẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ à ń palàpalàpà. Ìṣòro tá a kọ́kọ́ nínú. Ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni wípé àwọn èèyàn tá a ní gangan tá a kó sí àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ yìí láti máa mójútó wọn, ṣé wọ́n ń so lóòótọ́ pẹ̀lú wa? Táwọn èèyàn tá a kó síbẹ̀ ò ẹ gbà pẹ̀lú mi olóòtú wípé bí a sì ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí, àwọn ilé ìfọpo mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rin tó jẹ́ torílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà wọ́n sì láwọn èèyàn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ mẹ́, tí wọ́n sì pọ̀ tá à ń pè wọ́n lóṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba náà, tí wọ́n sì ń gba owó oṣù lóṣooṣù lórí àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ yìí tí wọn ò ṣiṣẹ́. nígbà tó bá di parí oṣù ọ̀gá ọ̀tá ni owó aláàrú ó pè kí wàá nídìí tó yẹ pé a máa sanwó oṣù a kó àwọn èèyàn jọ ṣé fún pàdé mọ̀lẹ́bí ni àbí ìpàdé ọlọ́mọlóṣù tó bá jẹ́ pé a máa sanwó wọn lọ tí wọ́n sì mọ iṣẹ́ tí àwọn iléeṣẹ́ káàkó tó àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ṣe tẹ́bọ̀ ní ta gbà wọn fún àwọn tá a kó síbẹ̀ sí àwọn tá a ní wọ́n lọ́pọlọ ni alẹ́ ẹnjìníà ń bẹ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹnjìníà alẹ́ oríṣiríṣi àwọn èèyàn ń bẹ àwọn tá a ní bẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n kàn ń jókòó a ṣe kúkú jẹ́ kí wọ́n mú ọgbọ́n wọn lò ṣùgbọ́n láti jẹ́ kí wọ́n rí ọ̀nà àti mú ọgbọ́n wọn lò a gbọ́dọ̀ tó àwọn ilé iṣẹ́ yẹn sí káwa náwó lé lórí kí wọ́n á dìde ṣùgbọ́n nǹkan kan tó tún bà nínú jẹ́ tó tún dàbí tó tún jẹ́ kí irun rí wípé àwọn tá a kó bẹ̀ gangan ni ò lóòótọ́ ni wípé ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nìkan ṣe ló kọ́ tiẹ̀ tó sì ń mójútó tó sì gba àwọn èèyàn wá látòkè òkun àti láti ilẹ̀ ń bí tó ń ba mójútó tó sì ń ṣiṣẹ́ àwọn náà ṣe kúkú wò wípé káṣí ẹ̀sọ́ pé àwọn èèyàn yìí ta kó bẹ̀ kábọ̀nsẹ̀ ti gbìyànjú tí wọ́n káṣí mọ́sàn pé wọn ò tiẹ̀ ṣe dáadáa rárá kábọ̀nsẹ̀ ti gbìyànjú wọn ṣùgbọ́n gbìyànjú wọn ká sọ pé adìẹ wọn làágùn ìyẹn ni òjà rì ẹja mẹ́lòmíì wà ká ẹsẹ̀ wá sọ wípé gbogbo bọ́ọ̀lù-èdè ṣe tóbi tó láwọn èèyàn tó yẹ pé wọ́n lágbára láti mójútó àwọn ohun àlùmọ́nì wa kábàdé wà rí èèyàn láàrin wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè tó mọ̀ ń pa àti fọpo àti láti mójútó ilé iṣẹ́ ìfọpo ṣé wò ó sí lágbàáyé ni a lè kó àwọn òyìnbó wá a lè kó àwọn àtọ̀húnrìn wá tí wọ́n mọ̀ nípa ẹ̀ wá láti bá wa mójútó wọn káfọwọ́ wọ́n lọ fi mọ́ ìtorí wípé àwọn ilé ìfọpo yìí mo lè yẹ pé wọ́n ń jẹ́ kí ara ó rọ aráàlú tábí wọ́n ń ṣiṣẹ́ ọ̀nà àti tó rí owó sápò ìjọba láti jẹ́ kí orílẹ̀-èdè wa kó níláárí ní tí wọ́n bá ń ṣiṣẹ́ ìdúró pé èmi nígbàgbọ́ wípé ìṣòro wa méjì ni alákọ̀ọ́kọ́ àìṣiṣẹ́ àwọn ilé àwọn ìfọpo yẹn ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ni àìní àwọn èèyàn tó mọ̀ ń pa ẹ̀ tàbí àwọn èèyàn tó lóòótọ́ tó jẹ́ ìṣòro wa nù. ẹ ṣe gan dókítà wa òun ni a ti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ní ẹnu dókítà wa dókítà Yẹmí Bádírù àwọn ohun tí ó fà á tí epo fi wọ́n gógó àti ohun tí a lè ṣe láti rí pé a dẹ́kun epo ọ̀wọ́n gógó yìí òun láti gbọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀. Well, due to our time constraint, we won't be able to go further than this. But first, I want to say, Dr. Yẹmí Bádírù, thank you for coming on our show this morning. Thank you so much. And also, I want to appreciate our cameraman. I mean, people behind the success of this program. Firstly, from our cameraman, I want to thank you. And also our producer, Shola Ogunleye, our aspiring producer, Adesoye Ayodeji. And also our executive producer, Adeola Adebayo. I want to say thank you for making sure that this program is a success. Well, I am your host, Abayomi Adeyemi. Join us next week, same time, same channel, for another interesting edition of AM Cafe. But for now, I'll say good morning and bye for now.